So I think this video I'm going to do a bit of prep work for my next one, because the weather is up and down at the moment and it's hard to work outside in rain. So I'm going to do some prep work, get ready for a whole load of wiring I want to do on the lights. So enjoy. Right on cue, as I say, the weather is all over the shop. It is raining and hailing and just plain miserable out. So we'll crack on, get these lights all prepped up ready. Try and get them fitted in between the rainstorms. Picked up these Rinder fog lights the other day off eBay for a good price, and I think they're going to look great on the front of the van. You just need a bit of attention, bit of fresh paint on the back, clean up the chrome work, and a bit of a rewire. And I've got these spotlights off my first car, which was a classic Mini, and I think I can use the brackets off of it, the seal and the wiring and multi-plugs, because I saved them, to bring these fog lights back to life. And they're going to look so much better than the tiny little standard ones that I've got on the front already. I've always loved having spotlights on my cars. I knew that I wanted them on the van. So when these Rinders came up for sale, I knew I had to have them. But before I could fit them, it made sense to give them a refurb, as they were very old and crusty. So I set about stripping them and the ones off the classic Mini that are due to part. And yes, at 6'5", I did daily drive a classic Mini. It was more of a want than a need really, but they are great fun cars to drive. And that is the fog lights all stripped. They're really easy, 2 screws. The casings are really nice. Just want a fresh coat of paint on the outside, I think. The backs of the fog lights aren't too great. They're a lot flaky. I think I'll clean those and paint them black too, just to protect them. I think the bulbs are the same ones out of the Mini. But the Mini ones look in better condition, so I think I'll use them. I'll do a resistance check on and make sure that they're fine. I think they will be. And the chrome bezels look okay. Bit of cleaning to do. I'm going to try the tin foil trick. I don't know if it's real or not, but I'm going to give it a try. And you can see for yourselves if it is real. So, get them cleaned up. If you've got no idea what I'm on about with the tinfoil trick, it's something I've seen on the internet where you get a piece of tinfoil, some WD-40, and rub it on chrome and stainless steel parts to bring them back to life. I don't know how legit it is, but it seemed to work on these, so give it a try yourself. Like I said, the bowls are very crusty, but they did clean up alright, and there's no holes, so I'm just going to clean them and paint them. That is all the parts clean. Just Scotch Brighted the casings, sanded the back of the fog lights. I don't think they're going to get any better, but a lick of paint might help them last a few more years. And the chrome bezels came up really nice. A lot better than they were. Still a little bit pitted on this one, but it's a classic car, so it's never going to be mint, and I don't want it to be mint. We don't mind a bit of patina. So I'll get them all washed off and ready for paint. And that is the parts all painted. They've come out quite nice. A few nicks in it, but I didn't sand it fully. Just wanted them back to black, they look good. Went down to my local Health Roads to get some silver paint. I found they did chrome. So I bought some of that for the hardware. I think that looked quite nice. I'm going to let them cure overnight fully, so I've got less chance of scratching them, and I'll build them tomorrow. Now we're at the van, we can test where we want to mount them, and this is just before a great disaster happens. If you really listen close, you can hear me very calmly express myself.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh, the wind's really done a number on the mount. Not hold my phone anymore, that's no good, is it? Goddamn wind. After a quick detour to get a new phone holder, I take the grill off, hoping it's going to give me some access to the rear of the bumper so I can get the fog lights mounted, and hopefully I'll be able to see some wiring from behind there too. Removing the bumper did not give me access to anything, but I noticed this lower panel is bolted on, so I hope that when I remove this I can then get over the top of the bumper to get my hand around and be able to put the nuts on. Due to hidden bolts on that lower panel, I could not remove it. So I tried jacking it up to see how the bumper's bolted on, have a look at the wiring underneath, and any other thing that might help me. It's around this point I decide that I can get my hands up the back of the bumper to be able to put the fog light nuts on, so I set about drilling the holes to be able to mount them. Remember kids, always use a centre punch, or in my case a precision screwdriver I stole off my dad. It makes drilling so much easier. Remember when I says I can get my hands up the back of the bumper? Yeah, well, I can't. It's now hailing, so I've been washed out because I've obviously upset the man upstairs. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get underneath the bumper so I can get to the bolts for the fog lights. Shit. Trying to get underneath here. There we go. I can't get my hand up. I was trying to get this lower panel out, which I got all these bolts out alright. But there's some underneath, which I can only just get to. Down there somewhere. I can't get to the back of them to pull the bumper off, so I'm just going to have to keep struggling trying to get the lower out, I think. I'd like to know though, if you or your family helped design this, please let me know, because I'd like to verbally abuse you and it'll make me feel better. Let's carry on. For some reason, I really think this lower grille panel is going to help me. I don't know why. I've just noticed I can get my hand around the top on this side, so I'm going to put this side on to make me feel like I've accomplished something. And you watch, it won't go on there. Oh my god. I'm going to have a mental breakdown and I'll get back to you when I've got the other side on. So, fog lights are now fitted. Show you. Oh, nice and big. Match the square headlights. I think they're quite nice. I do love big fog lights. Started to look like it's going to rain. Already been hailing and raining, so I'm going to call it quits for today. And next video I'm going to do a load of wiring. I'll get the fog lights wired in. I've got something planned with the indicators, and I've got marker lights to fit on the roof. If you haven't seen them, head over to Greyhound Garage on Instagram and or TikTok. Leave a vote on how you want me to fit them. I can get them sorted for next video, all wired up, and hopefully it will look like Blackpool Illuminations driving down the road. So thank you for watching.